Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live with Sarah. For those of you who are new subscribers or just tuning in or will be watching this and are fairly new to our brand, my name is Sarah Johnson, and I'm the co-founder of Raw SkinCeuticals. We are a complete family brand of holistic skin nutrition, 100% raw, vegan, chemical-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. So hopefully my sound is coming through okay. I usually have a headset on and a microphone, and I'm standing back further from my camera today, and I wanted to try without the microphone. I've done an episode entirely in silence. It was an hour-long episode when we first started this, and it was just, I had not a lot of viewers, but enough, and they were all texting me, but I couldn't tell because I don't pay attention to the comments during the filming. So anyway, I think my sound is coming through okay, so hopefully that is the case. Welcome to my office studio. It feels so good to be back. I have really had a long break, and I wanted to this morning. We're going to be doing the live shows in the morning, so I know a lot of you won't be able to tune in just because of school, work schedules, family obligations. I have good times in the mornings than I do in the evenings. I've missed a lot. We started the live shows last September when we relaunched our site, and I just, when we first started in the farmers markets in Colorado back in 2007, I was able to make so many good connections, and we've had a couple of retail spots where I've been able just to deal with you guys one-on-one, and that has been such a blessing. And now that we're dominantly online, and we ship, all over the world now, and we're growing, and there's so many of you that I love to connect with every day. We decided to start the Live with Sarah's, where all the things new you could tune in and watch during the live broadcast or watch afterwards. And then with that, wanted to have off live videos that explained our kits, explained our acne line, explained our eczema line. We have 12 product lines, and there are some of you that are going, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that, because I just started because I found your acne products and I bought your acne kit and didn't even know you had cosmetics or body care products or products for just general first aid, our Apotheceuticals line. And so we started Live with Sarah's back in September. Around Christmas time, I really slowed down. I'm going to just kind of give a brief history because I don't want to have a sad story. It's not fun to be sad, especially when I'm feeling so good. But last March, I was diagnosed with a very rare form of cervical cancer, and we kept it pretty quiet because initially my cancer was diagnosed as a late stage 1, meaning it was just confined totally to my cervix. So I had what they call a robotic surgery, which was a total hysterectomy. They took everything but my ovaries and fallopian tubes, and they got the cancer out. This was late April, and this was at a time when we were doing a lot of changing to our labels and our website, so I was able to heal, worked through all of that. As you get to know me, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a big, having a raw vegan line, I'm a big fan of the raw vegan diet, especially juicing. You can see here my morning juice in my huge mason jar. I do this because I have to drink so much every day, and if I just put my juice in a small glass, I'll get busy and forget to drink. I try to get anywhere from 32 to 60 ounces of juice a day, and I'll begin to explain why. But as you can see, the very dark beetish color, this is carrot, beet, ginger, apple. I think it's just the 4: carrot, beet, ginger, and apple. My favorite. It's so sweet. Beet juice. Oh my gosh, the plethora of antioxidants, vitamins, anti-cancer properties. So that's kind of a side swipe. But as we sit here and chat, I love to drink my juice because I have to get it drunk. And when you juice, you can almost like substitute that for water. There's so much concentration of nutrition inside of juice. So anyway, I was able to heal, and then I began to share with some of our very close clients that we have. This is what my battle has been. We started the Live with Sarah shows. I began to talk about that because internal nutrition for me is as important as the external products you put on your skin. Because if you buy our products, or you buy a good line, a good clean line, or a nutritious line of skincare, and inside your body is out of whack, and I don't mean just sick, I don't mean just cancer or disease or a problem like eczema or psoriasis, just off balance. If your diet is off balance internally, it's going to affect your skin. The skin is still the largest organ in the body, and toxins bleed out through that, not just through the waste internally through our kidneys and our liver. It also bleeds through the pores. And so I'm a huge fan of nutrition by default. And so as we began the live shows, I started to talk about some of my struggle with cancer, my struggle with acne, my struggle with weight. I mean, I'm a mom of 4 children. I have, you know, I consider it a blessing now because I have been through so many battles that so many of you may be struggling with. I have not had a perfect body life. I have battled weight and being extremely overweight and very poor diet. I have battled acne since I was 12 for 10 solid years, really battled it heavy. And then the 7 years when we were putting a line together without even giving thought to selling, and I was having babies, putting together these products in my kitchen, began to develop a line based only on nutritious ingredients, not even the fillers, glycerin, extracts, alcohols. And if I'm sorry if I'm being redundant for those of you who have seen all my videos and know our philosophy, I just want to explain because it's been a long time since I've been on camera. So I began to start the live shows dealing with that internal and external nutrition, balance for your body. Began to talk about the alkaline diet that I believe in, especially dealing with cancer. Cancer is a big, big, scary disease, and I have learned so much because my battle continued. Last Christmas, when we were just going huge holiday season, literally started, let's see, I'm trying to think, I think it was December 18th, I went into the ER. Very long story short, I had a blood clot that had passed through my heart and settled in my kidney. I had gone to the emergency room. I consider it a real blessing now because when they did the CAT scan, they found a grapefruit-sized tumor had come back in my pelvis. And I had had my 3-month visit was clear, and I was just getting ready to go for my 6-month visit. So sometime in a 12-week period of time, I had a tumor about this big form back in my pelvis. And that, for so many of you and for myself, was just devastating. I thought it was over, it was gone. I didn't have to worry about it. I just had residual healing from the surgery, getting myself back in shape. And I was just in total shock. So there ended, really, my life got put on hold. We were so hectic at our office here with our team with holiday season. We had been running big sales. So many of you had found us from the relaunch, and we are a growing brand. We're still new to so many of you. And then I found this out. I didn't want to tell everybody, but I wanted to continue the live show, so we kind of did these spotty live shows. Literally started because it was so big. I knew I couldn't just go at this from a natural perspective, at least for me. And that's where I want to say, in balance, I'm not going to sit here and say you have to treat cancer or disease a certain way. When you're faced with it and you're dealing with that, you have to find what's in balance for you. And so my doctors said, okay, Sarah, here are your options. And they had a radiation chemotherapy, a very aggressive radiation treatment because it had grown back so fast and so aggressively. They were worried about that. So I went into a 6-week program of chemotherapy and radiation. Thankfully, the chemotherapy was not the kind where I lost my hair. I was really blessed to be able to keep it. And then after that, last month on the 16th of February, I went in for a 10-day internal radiation treatment to hopefully get the remaining of the tumor. We don't know yet. We won't know for a couple more months, sometime the end of next month, if the treatment was successful. But at this stage, I'm not even worried about that because I'm feeling so much better. And I know that my faith and what I believe is that each day is just a gift. And each day that I feel better, each day that I wake up and I don't have pain, or I know I'm healing, I'm doing the right thing for my body nutritionally. And for me, what's balance? Balance, that's mind, body, spirit. And so that's just a brief history of something that's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Sarah, you've had to go through that. That's why the videos haven't been there. That's why for some, I've been able to stay on my emails, like in the hospital, literally numb from the waist down because I had all these needles and radiation in my body. They're like, what are you doing? I said, I'm working. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're working. I love talking to you and helping you guys every day. I mean, our team here we have a small team, and everybody has just rallied, and I just want to say this huge thank you for the overwhelming support. I feel great. I know my treatments and what I'm doing nutritionally has helped. I'm not going to worry at this stage, really, again, if they got it all or if it's still there, because now my journey is just going to continue to work to keep balance in my body, to keep the cancer from growing more aggressively or from returning. So everybody's given their trials and their battles in life to deal with. And I now just consider it a blessing because I can share with you from someone who has just really been there at a bad level, at a level that is what we all want to avoid, and stand here now on the other side of it, having been a year into this and dealing with everything from the overwhelming fear and anxiety to the overwhelming hope, to knowing that, wow, we see all of the sayings that come up on our Facebook and Instagram, and I share so much of my heart through those, that each day is a day to do what you've been called to do what you're passionate about. This is what I'm passionate about. Giving you guys the truth, giving you guys a skincare product that I know is filled with only nutritious ingredients, that doesn't have the fillers, it doesn't have the fragrances, it doesn't have anything hidden. What you see on the label is what you get. If I say that it's certified organic, raw, and unrefined, it is exactly that, and I can back that up. We deal with fair trade. We're highly ethical. And so I can stand here as all these hats that I wear: wife, mom, cancer survivor, acne sufferer, and say, okay, let's take all this into consideration and let me just share. I'm not fancy. As you can see, I've got this is my new fun project. I decided to do a mason jar garden indoors. We grow, like down here, you won't see these yet. In upcoming shows you will. I've got my new batches of wheatgrass. Huge fan of wheatgrass. Guys, I believe that the high chlorophyll and the high alkaline diet keeps disease, skin, cancer, everything at bay, because inside of our body, what causes cancer is not this huge monster that we just have come to believe that it is. It's your body sick. It's your body starved of oxygen. It's the cells that have mutated out to survive because it's not getting the oxygen and the nutrition that it needs. And so you can immediately begin to reverse anything bad that's going on in your body by putting nutrition into your body and the balance of that. That's the same with your skin. So that's my story. That's why I haven't had the live shows. That's why I've had the break. But I'm back. I was ecstatic this morning. I came into my office and just said, oh, I'm just so excited to share with you guys. I knew this morning would be kind of like a broken reintroduction into who we are. I've got some products up here. What's going to be happening now in the coming days is I'm going to probably do a lot of live shows, and you're going to see a lot of new videos popping up, because we have really brought on new customers, and you're buying the small cosmetic sampler kit. You're buying the $15 skincare sampler based on your skincare problems, or you're just diving into a starter regime, and some of you are even starting out with full-size products. And balancing paperwork that goes into the box to tutorials to how to use, because our line is so extensive and we try to really customize regimes, it's hard to keep up with all the questions that we field every day. And so what I'm going to do is I've got some very, very long videos that I've had, and I've realized they've been too long. We were going to break them up, but when I got when the cancer came back, that just really put everything on hold as far as that was concerned. So we're going to start to do a lot of just the fun live shows in the morning that I'm going to answer questions. We're going to start a juicing class. I'm going to talk a lot about the nutrition, the diet that I'm on right now, which is really kind of, I'm on more of just a true cancer fighting type diet. So it's going to be more extreme than maybe what a lot of you are doing. Or if some of you out there are in early stages, or you've had questionable cells or abnormal tests, I'm here to say that I've been there, and I've got a lot that I do every day. It's fun, it's easy, and I've learned the other thing is we've got to stop just being afraid of our environment. We've got to, it's okay to, quote, cheat. It's okay to realize that it's hard, especially here in America. We can't get away from all the chemicals. But what we can't do, and I've been victim to this, is get so fearful of everything that anxiety causes internal stress too. So it's all about finding what's balanced for you. For me, it's going to be different than it's going to be for the next person. So what I share may hopefully help you, because I'm on the extreme. I'm on the extreme alkaline diet. I've had the extreme sickness in my body, you know, the extreme anxiety of going through all of that and working to achieve balance. And that's an everyday battle. I wake up every day and go, okay, Lord, take this cancer, make sure it doesn't come back. And that's my goal every day, and let me be an example to our clients, and let us give them the right information, whether it's our products or another, so that you guys can find what's best for you and your skin. So welcome back to the Live with Sarah shows. We're going to be doing a lot of tutorials. I'm going to be talking about makeup. We are adding, I wanted to show you, I'm so excited. We got packaging in for our mascara, our new lip gloss, and it's hard to see these on here. They don't have labels on them. These are just the empty containers, but I was so ecstatic that I've got stuff coming in now. Mascara has been a huge request. We have a product review panel that we have formed that is going to be reviewing a lot of the new products, in addition, as we put them on live for retail. So it's a panel. We were going to start it months and months ago, but when I got sick, everything just kind of, it was hard. So we are going to get them rolling, and they've got stories from clients who've been with us for several years plus, to those who are very new to our line, to those who haven't used their products or just had tried a few things, and to give you a really raw opinion about the products. We work with some beautiful bloggers, and we've got, I think every day I am just overwhelmed with the feedback and the support that the brand is getting. Not just, oh, Sarah, we've been praying for you, we hope you're feeling better. It's feeling to me like everything I've wanted for this skincare is beginning to come out, because I just want you guys to get good, clear, clean, healthy skin. You know, I'll be 36 in a few weeks, and my body has been through, to quote, hell and back the past year. And through all of that, from the nurses to the doctors, they've complimented my skin, because treatments take a toll. Radiation has taken a toll. I mean, I've got wounds here that are struggling to close and heal now because of the tissue damage from the internal radiation. And that's a nutritional thing that I'm doing to help my body rebuild. So I'm not without my own problems and complications. So getting back, eyeliner in a stick, lip gloss, mascara, we have eyeshadow remover, eyeshadow primer. We have a brand new line for only estheticians, licensed cosmetologists. It's going to be a spa and salon only line called Proceuticals. It's hard to really see the beautiful, pretty label. We're going to be launching that line all this month. We had planned to do it really January, but we got backed up. So, oh, it just fell. That was hugely loud. Anyway, I don't know what time it is. I need to see. my time is up. I promise not to be too long and have these hour-long shows. I've had clients email me and say, Sarah, I love watching you, but trying to get through the information hour is a lot. So I'm keeping the live shows to 20 to 30 minutes. My tips for the day are juice, high alkaline diet, juicing. If you're new to us, send me an email. We have a lot. We have a lot online and a lot that can be confusing no matter how much we explain it. We've got a lot of samples you can buy without investing a lot of money. We have a great Premier Customer program. Once you buy in, that'll give you a good discount as you continue to buy through us online. And I love you all. I'm so blessed to be back. And I'm hoping every morning this week that I will be live with you, as well as beginning to do tutorials on the kits themselves. So if you're new, you've bought a kit or considering, those are going to be off camera, meaning off live show tutorials that are going to be filmed just for online viewing through our website and through our YouTube channel. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.